We're unveiling the Red Pack, a universal HEPA carbon filter to keep the air inside your print chambers squeaky clean. The first builders of the RETRIG mill shared their impressions on the public beta testing round. We announced the winner of the PUNKFIL MASCOT competition, and we challenge you to the last giveaway of the year. Hi everyone, it's been a while, I know. We've been super busy behind the scenes and RETRIG TV took a backseat for a while, but we didn't want to close the year without a final episode. We have a lot to catch up with, and we also don't want to miss the chance to wish happy holidays to all our viewers and share some love. So stick around and let's embrace the season spirit. We're proud to share that VCore 4 was nominated for Desktop FDM 3D Printer of the Year at the 3D Printing Industry Awards for 2024. We'd like to thank the community for your vote and recognition. We were distinguished back on the 2022 awards for the VCore 3, and now, 2 years later, this nomination recognizes that RETRIG continues to be on the forefront of innovation in the 3D printing space, but most importantly, that open source development continues going from strength to strength. As you may have heard, we just came back from FORMNEXT in Frankfurt. This is the largest additive manufacturing trade show in the world, where every year the largest companies in this space showcase their latest and greatest. As FORMNEXT first-timers competing for attention next to all the heavyweights in the industry, we knew we had to find ways to stand out of the crowd and make an impression. We didn't have the budget to spend lavishly on a massive flashy stand, so we had to get clever. On the first day, we challenged all booth visitors for a deal. Wear a RETRIG cap all day, and you may win a VCore 4. Soon enough, the halls of the entire show were filled with a sea of people with bright green caps, spreading awareness of RETRIG. The caps were so pervasive that they can be seen photobombing tons of FORMNEXT content from other exhibitors. I guess you can say we got our name stuck in people's heads. At the end of the day, we had an army of green surrounding our booth to find out who won the prize.
Okay, and the winner is 429540998.
Someone was really frustrated they didn't win, and the prize was eventually taken home by a team from a aerospace lab, a German student association. Over the 4 days of the show, we met many RETRIG users, gave away tons of freebies including hundreds of PUNKFIL filament samples, showed off a prototype of the RETRIG mill, but obviously the stars of the booth were the two massive VCore 4s in size 500, both in hybrid and IDEX modes, which kept turning heads all day with their impressive build area and incredible speed. But that is not all. Since FORMNEXT is a show mainly aimed at professionals, we used half of our space to unveil something we've been working on for quite some time: Disrupt Engineering, a new RETRIG sister brand to be launched next year, bringing all the RETRIG expertise into a format tailored specifically for professionals and offering fully assembled turnkey 3D printers as opposed to the do-it-yourself kits RETRIG has been known for. We showcase Disrupt's first concept machine, which we're calling the V0, in both the single toolhead and IDEX variants. Disrupt machines take heavy inspiration from the VCore 4 platform, delivering the same features and functionality in a pre-built unit featuring an all-metal design with the highest grade components across the board, resulting in an ultra-heavy-duty large format production machine designed for intensive 24/7 operation at high speed and at an incredibly persuasive price point. Disrupt machines will start shipping in Q2 next year, so if you're interested in learning more, make sure to check out the Disrupt Engineering links in the description to stay posted on all the news. Thank you to everyone who visited us at FORMNEXT. It was awesome to connect with all of you, and hope to see you again on the next one. Just kicked off the public beta testing for the RETRIG mill. We're finally putting this beast into the hands of real users, and the beta is happening right now on the Discord community. First users are already assembling their kits, sharing their builds, and giving us feedback in real time. It's a collaborative effort, and we're loving the energy and insights everyone is bringing. Some users are building the mill with a basic electronics package, which is an easy-to-use and cost-effective solution for lighter work, while others are building it with the advanced electronics package featuring a full-size water-cooled spindle designed for heavy-duty work. There's users of both electronic setups, both in Europe at 220 volts and in the US at 110 volts, so we'll have the opportunity to cover many different use cases in the initial beta round. If you're curious to see the rat rig mill come to life piece by piece, join the beta action over on Discord. Just head to the link in the description and check out the Rat Rig Mill beta channel. When we launched the VCore 4 back in April, we shared our plans to keep expanding its features and functionality by continuously developing an ecosystem of highly integrated upgrades for the machine. We've been steadily delivering on this promise, and after the launch of the incredibly popular hybrid and IDEX upgrades, we are now ready to unveil the next upgrade coming out of the pipeline, a HEPA carbon filter upgrade kit, which we're calling the Rat Pack. The Rat Pack is a compact module designed to force the air inside the chamber to circulate through a certified Alveo 3D two-part filter, keeping the atmosphere clean and free of any harmful particles. A must-have so you can safely broaden the scope of materials you can work with on your machine. While the Rat Pack was designed for the VCore 4, it features an universal design that allows you to mount it in many different ways inside your machine, and it's available in two sizes to maximize the number of different setups and machines it's compatible with, which includes all sizes of the VCore 3 as well. And the kit will include a HEPA carbon filter itself, a powerful fan, and all the hardware you need to put it all together. The Rat Pack seamlessly integrates with RadOS, which fully automates its operation. The fan will start running at full power as the machine heats up, to maximize heat transfer via convection, allowing you to reach even temperature inside the chamber much faster. During the job, the fan will run slower, keeping the atmosphere clean with reduced noise and reduced filter wear. And then, by the end of the job, it will kick back into full speed again to ensure the operator is not exposed to any vestigial traces of fumes or particles when unloading the print tray. We're finalizing in-house production of the first batch of Rat Packs, which will be available to buy on January 7th in our web store in just a couple of weeks. Make sure you're subscribed to the Rat Rig newsletter to get notified on launch day. On the last episode, we challenged the community to design a character worthy of the great responsibility of becoming the new official mascot for PUNKFIL, Rat Rig's signature brand of filament. The deal was simple: model your idea for the mascot, send us a printable STL file, we'll print it, and if yours is the chosen one, you win a VCore 4 machine kit. Now, we told you from the get-go, there was no guarantee that there would be a winner amongst the submissions. After all, the mascot is the symbol of the brand, so it really needed to be something that resonated with its values, aesthetics, and overall attitude. Thankfully, in the end, we had nothing to worry about. We were excited to receive several super creative designs from a diversity of users who showed off not only their great 3D modeling skills, but some very inspired ideas which we love. We added all the submissions to a print tray and prepared them for a mascot showdown. We consulted the community to find out which was their favorite, and then we pondered quite a bit on which design we liked the most. Several criteria were considered, not only the aesthetics and creativity of the model, but also how printable the design was, and of course, how aligned it was with the brand. It was a tough call, but eventually we found our winning design. Ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce you to the new PUNKFIL mascot. Congratulations to the winner Patrick Cahill, who actually submitted 3 different designs, so we were spoiled for choice and delivered this super cool looking mascot which fits inside the filament spool. Thank you so much for giving us our mascot, and hope you have great fun with your brand new VCore 4 machine kit. We would love you to share with us what you do with it. While our winner is our favorite submission, there were 2 other submissions that were favored by the community that we want to recognize with an honorable mention. This super cool and mean-looking rat modeled by Jimmy Anderson, which looks so masterfully crafted that our first instinct was to think it was an existing cartoon or game character. And also this very interesting calibration cube designed by Benjamin Pfeiffer, which integrates PUNKFIL design elements like this mohawk, which doubles as an overhang test, or this screw that acts like a dimensional accuracy test. While this particular submission doesn't work as a mascot character in our view, it's a quite clever design that could catch on in the community and maybe even become the standard Rat Rig test print. Who knows? Up to you. We wanted to recognize our honorable mentions, so we're going to send them a few spools of filament each. Congrats to you too! And before we move on, while we now have a mascot, this mascot needs a name. Drop a comment down below until the end of the year telling us what we should name the new PUNKFIL mascot, and if we go with your suggestion, we'll send you a rat pack. What a year this has been! We shook the ground with the release of the VCore 4 and its hybrid and IDEX upgrades, which were so popular that they ended up getting us buried in an avalanche of orders that we're still recovering from. We published a VChunk project and kicked off the beta round of the Rat Rig Mill. And we show no signs of slowing down. We'll kick off 2025 with the release of the Rat Pack HEPA carbon filter on January 7th, and we will be expanding our facilities to set up a new assembly line to build the machines of our new brand of 3D printers aimed to professional users. Disrupt engineering. We'd like to take a moment to pause and acknowledge that all of this is made possible by you. You are not only our viewers and users, but also our supporters and collaborators. Everything we developed in-house is built on the shoulders of all the giants that have been driving the massive collaborative effort of developing open source 3D printing technology for the past decade. We leverage this work, integrate it in ours, and continuously add our own contributions over time, which we give back to the community in the most open and inviting format possible to promote further modification, adaptation, and iteration. Our users then provide us with feedback, increase our understanding of their use cases, give us ideas and inspiration on how we can push the technology further, and sometimes their contributions are so valuable and insightful that they end up being invited to beta test our products or even integrate our development team. This loop has been continuously fed for many years. It brought us to where we are today and shows no signs of slowing down, proving that the best innovations don't come from isolated minds, but from the collective effort and imagination of a community working together as a hive mind and constantly pushing the boundaries of what's possible. Thank you all for contributing, and let's keep tinkering together on the new year that is around the corner. Happy holidays, everyone, and happy 3D printing.